going on, YouTube? This is take 2 trying to make this video. I literally was sitting here making this video for 10 minutes earlier and realized that for some reason it stopped recording and I only got 2 minutes into a 10-minute video. Yeah. So we're going to try to restart this. I'm going to try first off to talk to you guys. I'm going to try to make my YouTube videos again. I know it's something I used to do a lot, and then I really fell off. Legal reasons, stuff like that I haven't been doing half the things I used to. And I've been making a lot of TikToks lately. And TikTok in itself is not bad. But I've been making a lot of like 10-minute TikTok videos, and my buddy actually was asking me the other day, he's like, you know, why in the fuck are all of your fucking TikTok videos 30 minutes long? And it's like, well, you know, he likes to exaggerate a little bit because they're only 10, because that's the max you can do. But it got me thinking, because my response to him was, well, I think I'm used to when I was making YouTube videos. And then it hit me. Why the fuck don't I start making my YouTube videos again? So we're gonna try. I know that, like, I just dropped the F-bomb. I know that that's gonna deplete views and it's going to restrict who can watch. However, I'm going to start working on that as well. But I think that I'm going to start jumping back into my YouTube and start working on building that back up. I never had a big YouTube anyway. But like over like 460 something subscribers, almost to 500, and I've been making these videos off and on since I was 15, 16, 17. In fact, I think 15, 16, and 17 were probably my most videos. You know, I produced more content back then than I have at all in the last 6 years. And so I'm going to try to do like the big repairs, the stuff like that here, and then like the TikTok channel, just the stupid, you know what's funny is I'll make TikToks, but I don't watch anybody's TikTok no more. I haven't for the last like year. I cannot jump on there and watch a TikTok. I do every once in a while for a few minutes. Watch TikTok for a few minutes and stuff, but it's like, it's the same stupid bullshit every single time I hop on there to watch a video. It's the same shit, just 15 different people doing it. No, not for me. So yeah, I'm going to try to start doing my YouTube thing again. And we're going to jump right into it. With, you guys know the Yukon, I'm actually going to end up going back to previous videos and figure out where you guys are, or like the last thing you guys know about the Yukon, so I can update that. I guess there's a couple things I can update. So she's back on stocks for now, but over here, those 2 tires behind that, they're on the ground, are actually 2 tires I need to put the 17s back on. But I also have a potential to put those black and machined wheels I had on the Yukon, or the 98 Tahoe, back on. Really, I've got all these wheels, but I have no fucking tires. So when I found these, you know, a couple tires that I had, I've got, like, that one was on that rim on this Yukon when I got it. Looks still brand new tire, obviously. I just don't use them. Because I immediately found another, put on one of my other sets of wheels. I have so many sets of wheels for this. Like these. These were actually on it at one point. Old school center lines. Forgot the center caps, so pulled all of the tires back off, pulled them all off to put the center caps in. And of course, the very first one that I go to pull off, or the last one, whichever it was, snapped the fucking lug nut right here. We tried to save this wheel as much as we could. We could not get the fucking lug nut out, so we ended up just cutting the fucking rim. It's an old school center line, so it's probably a $100 rim that I just destroyed, but I don't care because whatever. Those tires, I actually might throw on the Jimmy. We'll get to the Jimmy here in a minute. The other thing is, she's got a GMC grill again. It looks so much better than the Chevy grill. It is a GMC after all, but the grill that was in it was broke, so I threw in a Chevy grill I had. The parts Tahoe's over here. We got all these doors. I'm supposed to sell a couple of them to Austin for his Tahoe, but it's kind of hard to see. I have 2 leaf springs on each side. In the rear, they're broke. And yes, the gas can's there because it was out of gas. I had to come over here and throw some gas in it and stuff like that. That's the other thing, guys. I can't drive right now. I've explained it in a video not too long ago, actually. Probably my last 3 videos, maybe, if that. I explained the whole situation, me going to jail, DUIs, stuff like that. 8 months sober now, so, but still can't drive. So and there's Austin. So I just leave my stuff here. So I had to, get gas and stuff. But got parts for this. I got the leaf springs for this out of the parts Tahoe. I blew the rear end in it, and I put a Suburban rear end that we had up in Duchesne. It's an open diff, but it is 373s. Parts Tahoe just happens to have the GT4 G80 rear end that's supposed to be originally in the Yukon. So here eventually, this is getting swapped back in, or not back in, but getting swapped in. That one's coming out. And then over here, this is the main focus of today's video. We have my grandpa's 97 Jimmy that I ended up with a couple of days ago. Got a fuel pump in it. It's sat for like 5 or 10 years. My grandpa has since passed. It's been about a year. If not, a little longer, a little shorter. Don't know. But he has passed. And, yeah. So, fuck do you want? Watch your language, it's YouTube. Huh? I said watch your language, it's going on YouTube. Yeah, he's fucking retarded.
Oh man.
Oh, anyway.
What's this?
No idea.
We'll crack it.
Yeah, go ahead. I was about to drink. I don't know. They've had that at Chevron for so long, it's like, I have no idea. I've never tried it.
That's a very lemony.
You know what got me? Lando Norris is apparently a fucking F1 racer, so it's like, okay. Maybe it tastes like oil or something.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here.
Alright.
You going to work?
Yeah, he sounded like he was pissed off because I didn't show up.
Oh.
Although I didn't wake up till 11.
Yeah,
Dude, as soon as I got home yesterday, I laid down and was asleep.
Yeah, he told me to take the day off, so. Anyway. So, this is my grandpa's Jimmy. He actually drove this thing forever. he dailied this. And then if he needed to tow, he had his pickup. He had a 97 Dodge pickup. 2500, 5.9 gasser, 360, all that good shit. And that thing had like 400,000 or 500,000 miles on it too. That's just how much he drives or drove. With that being said, he traded his 97 Dodge pickup in on a 2011. And once he got that 2011, that was it. This got parked. It was a half-ton 2011 Ram Sport, fully loaded, leather, sunroof, I believe. I can't remember. One of my aunt and uncles have it now, since he's passed. But fully loaded. So he parked this, and like 5 or so years ago, my uncle ended up with it. It had a bad fuel pump. He put a fuel pump in it, and then it sat for another 6 months, and yeah, nothing. So it's probably been sitting at least, because I don't know how long, that was 5 years ago when my uncle got it, but it was sitting, I mean, obviously way before that. I believe it was probably sitting for about 5 years before that even. So I don't know, at least 5 or 10 years, at least 5, but possibly 10 to 12 years this thing's been sitting. It's got 270,000 miles on it. Seat, except for a little rip here, is absolutely phenomenal. Very well taken care of. Like I said, it was my grandpa's. So my grandpa, the last vehicle he ever worked on was a 93 Chevy Camaro. Put the transmission in it. And then he got sick and stuff, and yeah. So that's actually my dad's Camaro, and I'm sure you guys have seen it before. My dad's had it for like 3 or 4 years now, I believe. Maybe even longer, maybe 5. So yeah, for sure. My dad's got the last vehicle he ever worked on, and I don't have, necessarily the last vehicle my grandpa ever drove, but before his Ram, this was his personal vehicle that he absolutely spent a lot of time in. So, no exhaust work on this one, unless it falls off, and we'll go with something different. But, not much of this is changing. I've got LEDs in it. I just put some shitty ass LEDs in it last night that don't do a fucking thing. However, that's about it. New tires. I gotta fix some rust, stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm spending way too much time talking about this. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this video because it's kind of a introduction back into my channel, I guess, type thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to end this video here, and we actually have some things we need to get done on the Jimmy that we will start doing right after this video. So in the next video, I should say, like once this video is done and uploading, I'm going to immediately start another video of us starting to work on that, because I'm running out of time. I have to work tonight. I work 2 jobs here at the storage, building these containers. And I know my hand's in the way, it's the way I'm holding the phone. Anyway, building custom containers. roll-up door in some of them, an office space out of some of them, which I have the day off today. And then I still work at the gas station. I'm not leaving the gas station because it's a stable job. It's a good job. But I work 7 days a week, so I've got today off from here to get some things done. But I actually work tonight at 5 at the gas station. So I need to start getting shit quick. Start getting stuff done. So we're going to end it here. We're going to jump right into it in the next video. And just jump right into what's going on and what we have to work on. Stay tuned.